morning, everyone. It's Scrambles, and I'm finally back out on the trail again. It's been a couple of weeks since I was able to get out and do a real hike. I'm in Harriman State Park today, and I'm going to be hiking in the West Mountain area. Right now, there are parts of the trail that are kind of muddy, as you can see. There was a big thunderstorm last night, and so everything is still a little soaked on the woods road in the low-lying areas. So I'm trying to navigate a little mud at the moment. But other than that, it's a nice day. I'd like to give a shout out this morning to my mom, who was watching my first couple of YouTube videos and noticed this green shirt that I like to wear when the weather is chilly for hiking, and she knit this nice green hat, which she gave to me to go with my green shirt. So thanks, Mom. So we are coming to a trail intersection. Let me turn the picture around and show you where we are. So I'm sure some of you recognize this white blaze on the tree. The Appalachian Trail goes right through Harriman State Park, and this is the intersection. That direction is south, and coming up this direction is north. For those of you who know Stan the Man, he is also on the Appalachian Trail. He is south of here, so he is that way. And I'm having a real hard time seeing him from here because at the moment he's currently still in Georgia. So happy hiking, Stan. These three lovely ladies this morning while I was hiking. Why don't you introduce yourselves?
Ann, Carol Ann, Rosie.
And they're a lot of fun. They're really fun to hike with. So wish you a good day and lots of good hiking in the future.
And good luck on your venture.
Thank you. So I have one more reason to be really excited today, and that's because today at 11:33, it is the first day of spring, right? It is the spring equinox. This is the kind of stuff that slows me down. You can see where it's all wet and leafy because I don't want to take a wrong step and slip. I have a habit of rolling ankles. Sometimes I do it out on the trail, but very often I even do it at home. Both of my ankles have been sprained on multiple occasions, and there have been many times where I've gone to work with crutches and an air cast because I tore the ligaments in the ankle again. So I'm trying to be very careful not to let stuff like that happen. And especially now, I don't want to hurt myself right before my big adventure this summer. So it always seems like the trail up to the top of the Timp from the valley floor is going to be quick and easy. You're down there on the valley, the top is right up there. But it never works out that way because of the way that the trail goes. You are just continuously climbing uphill for longer than you would expect when you first look up at the top. So it's like a continual slog uphill. But that's good for me. It's exactly the kind of training I need if I'm going to get over those mountain passes on the John Muir Trail. I need to be able to just climb up and up and up and up and up and keep going. So if you keep plugging along, eventually the mountain runs out of false summits and you find yourself at the actual top of the mountain. So when I put in for my permit for the John Muir Trail, I put it in for 3 people. And the reason why I did that is that my family was nervous about my hiking alone. Now, I'm comfortable either way. I really enjoy hiking with friends and family. We have a good time and it's a great shared experience. I'm also okay hiking alone. The peace and the solitude are kind of nice as well. But to make my family feel better, I started asking around to see if anybody would like to come, and I actually got 2 people who were interested in joining me. Now, one of them is a friend of a friend. If you know Try from Act Old Later, one of her friends, who is the Plum Hiker, was interested in hiking with me. And so we've been in touch, and she's going to be joining me. We're planning some training hikes between now and then. And the other person who was interested in joining me is my older son. And I can't tell you how happy that makes me. I'm so excited to be sharing this epic adventure with him. So I am so super happy, super stoked, super excited that my older son is going to be joining me on this trip. I'm in the middle of my 3rd big climb for the day. And when I get to the top of this hill, I'll be at West Mountain Shelter. So this is West Mountain Shelter. And it's not right on the AT, it's about a 1/4 mile to a 1/2 mile off the AT. But it's got a beautiful view of the Hudson River, and that shelter faces right out over the New York City skyline at night. It's absolutely beautiful. There are also some really nice tent sites nearby. All right, so here I am with the intersection with the Appalachian Trail. So if you go down the hill that way, you'll be back where I was this morning on the Woods Road. I'm going to be going in this direction because the AT and the Timp-Torne Trail run together for a while along the top of this ridge. Not sure if you can hear that, But those are the peepers, spring peepers. They're frogs, and when they wake up from their hibernation, they make that noise. It's kind of windy up here. I'm getting closer to being back. If you look down there, my car is somewhere in that parking lot down there. So I've been following the AT for about the last mile or two, but this is where it splits off. The AT turns and goes that way and heads north toward Maine, and I'm going to be following the Timp-Torne trail back down toward the parking lot. As I was coming down that steep rocky descent, because it goes on for so long, I definitely aggravated my knee. It's okay, if I bend it too far and try to put a lot of weight on it, I could feel it. I could feel that it's irritated and yelling at me. So I'll have to go home and rest it and get it back into good shape again. The other thing I did was I made a rookie mistake, and I forgot to turn off the Wi-Fi and the Bluetooth. So I am almost out of battery. All right, so I'm back to the woods road again that I started in on. I think I did 7 or 8 miles today, but they were pretty tough miles. And I think that I have just enough battery power left to say, just kidding. See you down the trail.